Geminis, we're going to get into your energy, overall energy. Then we're going to take a look into your finances. And last, we're going to look into connections, twin flames, love, and soul attractions. All right, so your overall energy, just before I turn on the cameras, shuffle the deck up, and your spirit energy is the Tiger Fire. All right, so I'm going to read that card for you. It says, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. My passion is my power. So I'm definitely getting that passion coming through for my Geminis very strongly. Okay, let's see what other energy does Gemini have. King of Wands wanted to come out. So Geminis, you have this energy of leadership, okay? You have that sun coming out, that fire. Maybe you're taking a lot of action at this time. Whoa. As I said, that cards came flying out the deck. Sun card, death card. So maybe the action you're taking is leading to a happier place, okay? In that happier place, it is when you let something go, or the ending of a cycle, right? With that death card there, this is either ending with a Scorpio or a Leo, because I got two sun card energies. Could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but I'm strongly getting that Leo with that sun card. But I'm seeing happiness happen for you, Gemini, when with the death card, either with a look at that. Okay, sorry. The reason I got excited is because this is the Eight of Wands. Right before I shuffled the deck and I was saying, okay, what is the message? What is the overall energy for my Geminis? The Eight of Wands came out, and I was like, I'm not sure if this Eight of Wands is for the Gemini or if this is my energy. So I put it right back in, and boom. Eight of Wands came back out to clarify. Okay, so for clarification, you have communication coming in. Eight of Wands talk about communication coming in. Also talks about seizing opportunities. Like, you see all these shooting stars coming in. These are wands coming in. She's reaching out. There's opportunities within communication. Gemini, you are very communicable. You can either talk or write, or I see some creative things going on. With this King of Wands, I'm talking about fire energy. Take that action in the direction to create these opportunities. There's going to be happiness that comes through this. This is sun card energy. With that death card there, you could be working directly with a Scorpio. I see Leo on the board as well. Fire energy is very strong on the board, but I feel like this is you, Gemini. I feel like you're just in your groove where you have this King of Wands energy, and it's like, okay, I'm going to lead. I'm going to go after it. I'm going to connect. You might have a lot of opportunities coming at you, and you need to decide which one, but this is also what's bringing you happiness. With that sun card, you do very well here, okay? You are lighting up. You are doing great. As I said, fire energy. Your overall energy was the tiger. So let's read that again. It says, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. This is great energy, Geminis, okay? This is so much good energy coming through. Now, with that death card there are some things you need to let go of. There is a person or something you need to let go of, or just something that's going to change, okay? It may just be maturity, but there's transformation. You may be transforming into a type of person who goes after these opportunities, or maybe it's just a time change where now you have more opportunities coming to you. Let's get some clarification on that death card for my Geminis, because woo, got the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups. All right, this reading is so good. Like, I'm happy for y'all Geminis. Okay, I have Mercury in Gemini, so that's my mindset. So I can kind of relate to this reading. But what I will say is, with the King of Cups here, is basically saying, like, the confirmation is this is maturity. Okay, this is maturity. This is give and take. This is protection and benefactor. This is also just being very control of your emotions. Okay, so that King of Cups and King of Wands is really good balance to have. That Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, it just talks about success, being successful. Okay, this story, it's a woman who basically defeats a snake, okay? So we're talking about mighty success here. That's happening. That's why I got so excited. Like, whoa, this is your confirmation. Yes. So I do see this whole side is kind of like water energy. This whole side is like fire energy. So you have this balance between fire and water coming out really strongly in your reading, Gemini, and you're an air sign. So this is huge. This is big. This is major transformation. You're balancing yourself. I see that all over you, all over your reading, and you're going to be very successful, whatever this is you're going after. So let's go ahead and get into your finances, because that was a great way to start, Gemini, with that explosion of energy with the sun cards coming through. All right. Finances. What is the message that the Gemini wants to hear for the finances? Wants to hear or needs to hear? Okay. This card is sliding itself out the deck. So that is the Magician card. Magician talks about creating something from nothing. Okay, so you are in creation mode when it comes to your finances. All right, at the top of the deck you have the Three of Coins, which talks about expanding your network, and Five of Swords, letting go of drama. So if there's small petty drama in the workspace, let that go. Or if there's a job you need to let go of, let that go as well, because I do see some healing happening, right? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant. So something about your faith and your beliefs. Maybe there was a job that tested your beliefs, or you were trying to get stable in the workplace, or maybe you're dating someone in the workplace, but now you're healing from that. Maybe you had a financial loss because you lost a job or it went against your belief. But with the underlying card with that is the Emperor. I see you demanding what you want now. And I also see with that Six of Coins, you giving, okay? So maybe some of you are jumping leaps, having strong leaps, because you aligned with something that's aligned with your faith when it comes to workplace, and you aligned with something that has to do with your belief system. As I said, that the Hierophant wanted to come out again. So let's sit here and talk about these major arcanas, because I do see you having happiness, give and take. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck is talking about spending time with friends and family and enjoyment, celebrations. Six of Coins at the top of the deck is talking about giving, okay? And giving gifts, this is talking about wealth, knowledge. This could just be your experience, right? So I see you in a great place, Gemini. Honestly, okay, with the Magician card, let's sit here and talk about this. When it comes to finances, Magician card, what does this mean? It means that you have a skill, you have a talent that either you haven't tapped into. Look at that, okay, shining above her head. It's like she has a paintbrush and she's able to paint. She's an artist, right? So you need to say yes to the things that you love, the activities, people, and places you love, with that Empress energy coming out. King of Cups also came back out again in this deck. That talks about balance around the people you're around. So Gemini, be very aware when you're networking, you're communicating in your workspace of what effect you're having on these people. Are you the type of person that's coming off as that, like, that boss who hates their job, or that employee that's always complaining? What is it? Because you need to spend some time in this enjoyment energy, right? Enjoying yourself when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your work. I do see that happiness, and that may happen from some of you. A small percent of you will be leaving. You'll be sitting with yourself and thinking about the position and, like, you know what, it's time for me to go, whether that's retirement or just moving on from the job to a new one, but you are thinking about leaving. And it takes some time, because you're going to take yourself more seriously, think about what you really want, and your faith, going back to that faith card, because the Hierophant, it talks about multiple things, right? It talks about traditional values. Okay, so you may have a value, like, you know what, your parents may have said, you are going to be an engineer. When you grow up, you're going to be an engineer. You're going to study da-da-da. You may be a doctor or a lawyer. Or there's something about yourself that you really want, like you believed about yourself. So this is a belief test. Something in the job that you're working on or the position you're in is like testing your faith or your beliefs. That's one way to look at this card. The other way is just that you may be working in an atmosphere and you finding joy around the people you work with that Three of Cups energy. And you may find something and take the relationship more seriously. It could be someone you're working with that you take more seriously. So some of you is a faith or a test belief, but the others of you, this is more of a traditional value in taking someone more seriously. So that's what the Hierophant energy is here to say. Either way, the Magician card and the Hierophant energy are the strongest energies here. The Three of Cups is just saying that you maybe you're going to enjoy yourself more, or you need to start enjoying yourself more around that work atmosphere. But I do see things going really good for you with that. All right, let's go into finances. Excuse me, that was finances. We're now going to go into connections. Okay, twin flame, love, soulmate. Who is Gemini attracting in? Or who are they attracted to and thinking about? Okay, as I said, who are you attracting in? You got the King of Pentacles. All right, so King of Pentacles, this is someone who is nurturing, protecting, and taking care of their self. Okay, so Queen's energy, this is definitely Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So you're attracting in someone stable, okay? I will take it as that. If you're not attracting in someone stable, then this is what you're attracting in for yourself. And the energy universe is saying is you need to take the time to nurture, protect your money, your assets, your home, and those stable things in that way with that King of Coins energy coming out for you. But this is Taurus energy very strongly, of course, Virgo and Capricorn as well. So I definitely see you attracting those signs. And bottom of the deck, you do have that Queen of Wands. All right. So either you're attractive to them, or they're attractive to you. At the top of the deck, we do have this Three of Cups, Three of Swords, which signifies that there might be some heartache. Okay, so somebody might have had their heart broken and you're attracting them in, or there may be some bad habit of you attracting someone in with that Devil card. But honestly, this card could also be Capricorn energy, Taurus energy, because this energy also signifies balance. So some of you are being very balanced when it comes to your relationships. Other you are attracting in, and of course it has Devil card energy, but that just may be some sensual sexual attraction because your heart is broken, and maybe someone comes in and they start flirting and attracting you, and then you go through this cycle of basically you're attracted to this person or they're attracted to you, and so you guys are sensual and sexual together. That's going to be some different for each person. So somebody is attracting in something more solid. Others of you are definitely attracting in something based off of just a emotional need or some type of sensual or sexual attraction. But Ace of Swords came out, which is basically saying you just need to speak your mind, Gemini. And Geminis, you are very good at speaking. So if you're not good at speaking and you're a Gemini, I will say this: try to write text or however you communicate. Work on your communication skills and try to be clear about it, because you can bring insight to the situation based off of saying what it is you truly want. Or truly need. Okay, so if you have some traditional values but something is just more light and it's like I need to take you seriously, or the other way around, you just want something short, then you need to definitely verbalize that. Okay, because I seen what you was attracting in was the King of Coins. So you're attracting in someone who's pretty stable, working on their money. There may be some conflicts, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this Eight of Swords energy is saying like that talks about conflict. That talks about look at this. All right. So after you have a conversation, you're honest, right? Sometimes when you want to say something, it's hard to have this conversation, but you got to say it. You have to get it off your chest. It may come off harsh, right? It may come off harsh, and you may say something out of anger, or but what I'm seeing is if you come into the situation and you say what you need to say, they say what they need to say, someone gets their feelings hurt because of the way the language comes, then there's going to be maturity. Okay, because with this Eight of Cups energy, this is talking about concrete, right? Being a concrete person, and I love that energy. I might title this concrete, right? Because you got Malcolm X right here. Okay, let's just talk about that. This talks about learning, understanding, and when it comes to the Eight of Cups energy, this is through your experiences. So you're going to learn, you're going to mature, and you're going to understand better after that harsh communication if you guys are willing to take it to the next step when it comes to that relationship or whatever it is you go through. Remember, this Eight of Wands is sticking out, which talks about opportunities to seize when it comes to communication. And Nine of Cups talks about being successful. Sometimes the communication comes off hard, and you have to have those hard conversations to move to the next step of maturity, okay? Or to decide if that's what you really want. And honestly, sometimes it's hard to say exactly what you want. So you're going to be going through something where you're communicating with someone and maybe someone stops talking, or I don't see stop talking. I see conflict, okay? So maybe there's some conflict that needs to happen, but there's an opportunity with this because the way you see it is you see it for growth. You see as you guys becoming stronger and concrete because you're building more. So I definitely see that. And with the last two cards coming out, you got the Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So the reality, this is just saying there's going to be a rebirth, renewal, positive outcome. And with that Two of Pentacles, have fun. Okay?